Projekt Guru.
Welcome to Novorossia Rocks Radio station. It's me, Natalia. Our host, Zach, has a vacation. We are very happy for him, and today me and David will present you the recent, the latest, the most important and interesting news.
Good afternoon. A few days ago, the Ukrainian President Poroshenko said that it's ceasefire now. But peace will become only when Crimea and Donbass will return to Ukraine. And suddenly declares on Wednesday that the United States will send weapons. Next time they will send weapons to Ukraine once again. Poroshenko said, "While in New York, I had 3 meetings with US President Barack Obama, before and after a meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin, and after talks with US Vice President Joe Biden, where he told me he had signed a document on supplying the new weapons to Ukraine. We need these weapons like air," he said. Well, 2 nights ago, the Ukrainian fighters will shelled the civilian area in Donetsk, near the train station on the north part of the city. Thanks God, no one was wounded. Yesterday, DPR forces pulled down the spy drone in the center of our capital. Can we expect peace with such an attitude of higher authorities in Kiev? At the same time, Poroshenko has no certain support for the war. And how, according to Interior Ministry of Ukraine, faxed a lot of Ukrainian soldiers have defected from the zone of military operation in Donbass. More details will tell Natalia today.
News from Ukraine. 16,000 Ukrainian troops defected Donbass with weapons, prosecutor says. Just listen how many. 16,000 Ukrainian soldiers, so-called Ukrainian soldiers, who have defected from the zone of military operation in Donbass. Many carrying weapons, the country's chief military prosecutor said on Monday, yesterday. His words, "We have investigated 16,000 criminal cases regarding defectors who have left the zone of military operations, and a significant part of them defected with weapons," Anatoly Matios told reporters. And only imagine what will be in Kyiv when all these so-called soldiers who had defected the zone of military operation will return with weapons to Kyiv. What will be with them? But for Donbass, for our Novorossia, it's not a problem. We have our own problems, our news, and it's problem of Ukrainian government.
Now in Minsk, ongoing political negotiations between the authorities of DNR and the government in Kiev. The topic of conversation, as usual, the granting of the amnesty of the Novorossian forces, the special status of Donbass and the organization of elections. More information about this will be on the next edition. The government deputy from the Radical Party of Igor Moseichuk has refused to run for Kiev's mayor. Moseichuk is currently under arrest on charge of corruption and hooliganism. Moseichuk told, "I want to thank leader Oleg Lyashko and all members of the Radical Party for trust and faith in me," Moseichuk wrote on his Facebook page on Tuesday. "However, I made a decision to withdraw my candidacy from running for Kiev's mayor," he added. The Council of Ukrainian Government approved launching a criminal case and arresting Moseichuk on corruption charge. The MP was detained in the building of the Ukrainian parliament and brought to the detention center. On the next day, the Kiev's Peczerski court rallied to arrest Moseichuk until 15 November. He is charged with obtaining illegal benefits as an official, hooliganism, threat of violence toward an official or civilian on civil duty, interference into affairs of judicial authorities, threats or violence toward a judge, lay judge or juror. The Radical Party considers Moseichuk to be a political prisoner. Political prisoner Igor Moseichuk is our candidate for Kiev's mayor, Lyashko said it.
And positive news of our Novorossia, that our citizens return back to home to Novorossia, and capital of the DPR is prospering, living despite that Kiev Nazi regime tried so much to shell and to make afraid people to leave their houses. But now city Donetsk is full of people, and recent weekends on Sunday about 10,000 people visited the largest fair of people's masters in the Botanic Garden of Donetsk. The fair of craftsmen is called Golden Autumn, is the largest in the DPR. It was opened in the Donetsk Botanic Garden. Housing manager Svetlana Prihodko reported to the correspondent it was dedicated to the teachers of the Republic who celebrated the day their professional holiday on 4th October. Botanic Garden stopped being only scientific center. We have started inviting citizens to celebrate their weddings. We arrange fairs, festivals and excursions, Prihodko told.